second place. Ryan Raff sprinting in to the finish, absolutely closed hard in the closing 7 miles. Was in fourth place for a good chunk of the day. Found his way into third with 7 miles to go, and now finishing in second place.
Oh, only 2.5 minutes.
2.5 minutes back of the champion. This is Ryan Raff.
That's a really strong finish by Ryan. He was well back in third with 13 miles to go.
We are joined by a very special individual here in studio as I'm being harassed by our producer for no reason in the middle of my intro. I would say you're kind of a big deal. Listen, first and foremost, we gotta talk about this hat color. Can we get the quad box for the picture in picture? We got to talk about this very fantastic Hoka hat.
Oh, thank you.
Listen, how are you doing?
I'm beat. That race is relentless, like they say. That's for sure.
So just walk us through your expectations for today. Coming in, did you think it was going to go this way? Did you think it was going to be this competitive, this sort of time? Just like, where was your headspace coming in versus reality and how it actually played out?
I definitely didn't expect this. Like, I've dropped out of my last 2 races and had like really rough ones. So like, part of me was just saying like, let's just finish this race, you know? Like, and so coming in, I tried not to put a lot of expectations on myself and just like tried to take a lot of the pressure off, and that I think that helped me kind of execute today. But yeah, for most of the race, I was like in like 4th, 5th, and so like I didn't really expect to like find a spot on the podium, but like, you know, if you just like keep believing, like stuff can happen, and just like, yeah, I just didn't give up, and yeah, I was lucky enough to see some guys come back a little bit, and yeah, just finished strong, you know, and yeah, I was surprised by it.
At what point did you take the lead?
I never took the lead, but I passed Chris to get into second, probably like somewhere between 4 and 5 miles to go. Yeah. So
walk us through sort of how that catch went down, because we were watching it. You know, Chris Myers was out in front at the halfway point. It was 4 minutes back to Kirsch and like another 6 to you.
Yeah.
And then we didn't expect a lot of ground to be made up on a 4 mile downhill. We kind of just thought it would be even keel, and all of a sudden you'd close the gap on both of them.
Yeah.
Like, did you know you were in that position in the race? How did that momentum build?
You're saying after halfway?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was just trying to like not let those hills kill me, but like also kind of just let the downhills like carry me. And I knew like where I knew I was in like 4th, and then I knew I got into 3rd. But I didn't know like how far the gap was to, like, I was hearing like 4 minutes from some people and 2 minutes from other people, and so like, and then I was like not hearing anything, so I just assumed like they were too far ahead because nobody was telling me anything. And so at like the aid station, it was like a 10K to go. I saw Kirsch leaving it when I was like coming towards it, and so after that I expected to see him somewhere, but then I saw Chris, and I was like, oh, like I did not expect that. And so after that I like passed Chris and just went looking for Kirsch, but like never found him. And Chris ended up coming back on me. He was cramping, but he like turned it around, and like the finish was a lot closer than I thought, because like I thought I dropped him like for sure, but he definitely came back on me. But yeah, it was an unexpected last like 10K for sure.
Absolutely. So let's go back a little bit to your previous races. You did talk about sort of the DNFs and sort of the false starts that you had leading into this race. How do you maintain the confidence to sort of keep your foot on the gas and prepare for this race, knowing sort of what the past couple races have looked like for you?
Honestly, like, it comes and goes. Like, I was really nervous before this race. I didn't have a lot of confidence, really. Like, I didn't have a lot of belief, but like as the race went on and I was like, oh, like I can do this, you know, like I'm feeling good. Like I kind of in my mind to try to like treat it like a long day out, you know, like a long, really long training run. And then I got competitive towards the end when it got close there. But it helped me a lot to just take all the pressure off and all the expectations and just kind of let myself be free to run. And yeah, it feels really good to put those DNFs behind me and have like a solid result. But yeah, to me, it was just like about executing and like the process and taking care of my nutrition and yeah, just trying to stay positive when like I had a lot of doubts.
Thinking about so obviously like personally been following you since the college days, thinking about like the process, staying committed to the process and the outcomes and the good results will inherently follow. How do you see Lake Sonoma building into what you have coming next?
Yeah, my wife's expecting a baby in June.
Congrats.
So I'll have like a good amount of time where racing's not the focus, you know. But yeah, I definitely see this leading into later races later on in the year. I'm planning on doing Kodiak 100K, so I feel like this is like, yeah, a building block to that. And then JFK in the fall.
Nice.
But yeah, this really like I think is just like a step forward in the right direction because like going from the DNFs, I feel like this is just like something to get me right back on the right track and yeah, show me that like I can race, like I can finish a race and like I can stay mentally tough and I don't have to be defined by those rough performances.
I'm thinking about JFK and what we've seen on the live streams the past couple of years. That's going to be a very fast and runnable race for you.
Yeah.
Knowing your background, that sort of like that speed side is where you come from. How are you planning on switching up your training from preparing for, these more rugged, burly, hilly races for what is just going to essentially be a barn burner, relatively speaking, come November?
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure yet, but I bet it'll involve some road running and some like kind of like marathon training, because like it's like there's 15 miles of trail and then after that it's all in the towpath and it's all flat. But yeah, it'll be definitely different. It'll probably feel a little bit more like college training. But yeah, I'll have to talk to my coach and see. It's quite a ways away, but yeah, I'm really excited for it because it's been on my list since I got into the sport. So yeah.
Yeah, it's quite a ways away until you have a child, then all of a sudden everything sneaks up on you. So speaking from personal experience, well, we got to shout out your coach. Who are you getting coached by these days?
David Roach.
All right.
Yeah.
So we got to make sure that we celebrate accordingly.
Sorry.
And then it's not your fault. And then where do folks keep tabs on you? I mean, you're about to have a lot of fun adventures coming up, mostly the child rearing one.
Sleep deprivation.
A lot of sleep deprivation, but how can we keep tabs on you and follow the journey on the running side and the personal side?
Yeah, you can follow me on Strava and Instagram. That's the only thing I'm on, so yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Awesome. And if we find ourselves in Flagstaff, you're still up that way, or where are you at these days?
I am in Montana, but we're actually planning on going back to Flagstaff. Yeah, after the baby, so.
All right.
Yeah, my wife got a job there. So yeah, going back home.
Going back home. We love it.
Yeah.
So we'll see you at the Cocodona finish line hanging out, and then we will see you stroller jogging on. We'll see you on Lake Mary Road. How about that? We'll see you out that way.
Yeah.
Ryan, absolutely appreciate you, bud.
Thank you so much.
Best of luck with everything coming this summer. You got a whole lot coming this way, and we'll be following along the journey the rest of the year, man.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, boss.
Right.
You too. Thank you.